Brandon Split here from thoracic.com, and today we're talking about an exercise called the Kneeling TRX Stretch. For this exercise, what you're going to need are TRX straps or any kind of suspension-based system that's got handles. It will work, and then adjust it as needed. You are going to want these on the lower end, so I'm going to raise mine up just a tad here for this example. Usually a good spot to kind of game for is these handles being around your waist level or slightly below, like towards your bottom end of your pockets. So about mid-thigh, I guess, would be kind of ideal. I'm going to hold on to the handles here. And again, any suspension system works fine. We're going to get in a tall kneeling position. We're then going to rock our hips backwards so my butt is back sitting on my feet or my ankles. And then I'm going to take my hands, I can hold on or just keep my hands open, also personal preference. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach forward and I'm going to duck my head through like in an overhead press position. And then I'm going to hold this position here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a big breath in through my nose, out through my mouth, sink into that and try to drive my chest towards the floor, feeling that up in my armpit and my lat area. Another option that you can do here, if you want to focus on one side more than the other, is you can lean towards a right side. That's going to open on the left side. Inhale, exhale, sink in, rotate towards the left, open up that right side, in through your nose, out through your mouth, right there. So you can go back and forth, alternating your breathing. You can go straight forward. All of those are perfectly acceptable with this kind of stretch. This mobilization or stretch works great for achieving overhead pressing mobility. So if you're trying to improve your overhead pressing or you just feel like your lats are real tight, you want to really open up your backside, this is a great way to do so because it's very adjustable with the straps. You can do it at home. Plenty of ways to do this as long as you got some kind of strap-based system here and you're just going to lean into that. Now, when it comes to programming for this, you can do this as a general warm-up. So you can do this before you even go touch a barbell, implement it after you've done a dynamic warm-up, open those lats up, get some good respirations, and try to create some space in the backside of your shoulder. You could also do this as a filler, which is kind of my preference. So if I'm doing some kind of overhead pressing variations or I have athletes doing overhead pressing variations, I want to make sure I keep those lats nice and long and try to constantly improve that position as we're going overhead. And so you can do this in between that as like a superset. Regardless of what you want to do, I like programming this for breaths more so than anything else. 5 breaths is kind of my go-to. If you're having good inhales, good exhales, you're going to find it's between 30 and 45 seconds if you're making good quality breaths. You could also just set a timer and just breathe through that timer, trying to sink deeper and deeper with each inhalation and exhalation that you're doing. Both are completely acceptable, but the goal here is to kind of hang out, veg out, let your body relax, sink into that new mobility, and then apply it into whatever kind of variation that you're doing that this is trying to help with. Ideally overhead press, but also help with pull-ups and things of that nature as well. So if you got any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.